tempting art. Class and elegance. Beauty always fascinates. Synonymous with culture and lifestyle. Since 1888, Lloyd shoes have been made according to the rules and principles of quality upon which the traditional shoemaker's art is based. Today, modern technology lends this tradition of craftsmanship a hand. In the beginning, there is the idea, the vision of a shoe resulting from personal experiences and many outside influences from people, markets, and fashion. Contours, typical lines, purity in form, a Lloyd shoe comes into being. Arriving at the correct decision is not easy.
Aber die Frage, ist das was für Lloyd oder ist das nichts für Lloyd?
It is necessary to create something modern, whilst at the same time continue a strong brand. The Lloyd collections combine the trends of today and tomorrow with creativity and independence. The process of its formation continues, from the design of the three-dimensional shape to realizing the finished product, illustrated in this film by means of a men's shoe. With a Lloyd shoe, brand values already begin with the profile of the sole. An important tool for this is the computer. This is also true for further preparations required to produce the prototype. Here, the patterns for the leather parts are cut. Because the production of a shoe begins with the leather, many different quality controls are already employed at this stage. Only the best leather is good enough for exceptional shoes. The fine distinctions between different qualities of leather can only be recognized by the human sense of touch and considerable experience. The first parts of a new shoe. A customized shoe. Up to 70 individual parts must be put together by the experienced hands of a shoemaker. Together, they become the ideal shoe for each foot. Of the 550 or so prototypes, only 120 reached their target, being included in the collection. Was the vision of the designer contemporary enough for a shoe belonging to the Lloyd brand? The decision has been made. Further thorough testing follows. Here, an accurate fit is the measure of all things. The correct shape of the last is the guarantee of this. The last defines the individual character of every shoe model. The quality characteristics of a Lloyd shoe demand to be implemented not only in production, but also in communication. Marketing conveys the Lloyd philosophy to the outside world and makes the stringent brand management transparent to trade and customers. Production begins with the use of precision-shaped clicking knives for cutting the high-quality leathers. Only people can handle a raw material that is a product of nature. Their experience, unerring sense, and fine feel for the material creates the harmony between the leather's grain and color in the finished shoe. order to avoid confusion, all parts belonging together are marked according to size and numbered in pairs. In this way, the precise fit is ensured for 16 different shoe sizes and 2 different widths. Precision, care and accuracy determine the quality of the following production steps when marking the upper parts. A shoe bears a considerable weight. The parts taking the most strain are therefore strengthened. Even the skiving of the leather edges determines the quality of a shoe at Lloyd. Clean edges ensure a flawless appearance. The upper leather is carefully folded and prepared for stitching. Now, one of the most demanding working steps begins. In contrast to sewing fabric, a needle leaves visible traces behind in leather. Just one mistake when sewing the upper leather, and all previous work steps are in vain. Detailed seams and ornamental trims create an aesthetic appearance and distinguish the unmistakable character of the world-famous brand Lloyd. Finally, the leather lining is fitted. It will feel soft and comfortable against the foot of the future owner. The utmost concern is quality. Even our thread is specially chosen. Nearly 100 working stages are necessary to make the shoe's upper alone. Care and an awareness of quality are the basis of successful craftsmanship. Every phase is checked. No hidden weakness goes unnoticed by the critical eye of the skilled workers who vouch for Lloyd quality with their name. At the same time, Lloyd can equally rely on specialists from selected partners from Italy. The production of the soles goes back to a long and great tradition of shoemaking. Expertise and ability ensure the highest quality in processing and precision in detail. Not only is there a bond formed by the same passion for choice raw materials, but also by the pleasure in the finished high-quality end product. In the production of the soles, too, there are precise guidelines specific to Lloyd for processing. In this way, the thickness of the leather is determined precisely. Further working stages, such as the dyeing, require years of experience and precise abilities when handling the valuable material. Only in this way, as an interplay of passion and traditional, highly developed craftsmanship abilities, can the sole be produced with the quality of a Lloyd shoe. A shoe whose brand label has rightly become a synonym for commitment to quality. What seems playful here is a component of exact production guidelines, which are carried out down to the exact millimeter. The pattern is fitted perfectly into the welts, a prerequisite for further exact processing. Nailing of the heels follows. The nails are sunk cleanly in the sole. Subsequent grinding of the edges gives the sole a fine outer finish and enhances the later overall aesthetic appearance of the finished shoe. The final polishing of the sole also belongs to this refining process, consequently making the appearance of a Lloyd shoe perfect. A strict final control decides whether the finished sole entirely satisfies all these criteria. Once selected, the sole reaches its final destination, the Lloyd factory in Germany. Here, all the components required to make a shoe are fitted together, The entire order processing and management operations are controlled by state-of-the-art data processing systems. Firstly, the breathable leather insoles, the so-called insoles, which ensure that the shoe is comfortable to wear, are tacked onto the last. Special moldings, as here the counters for the heel area, stabilize the areas of the shoe that take the most strain. The shoe upper is now pulled onto the last and fitted and leveled to the exact millimeter. In this way, the shoe obtains its actual shape. A flawless appearance and a good fit are the result. The shoe upper is then lasted under high pressure, the upper leather wiped around the insole and all parts fixed. At this stage, state-of-the-art production machines accompany traditional work processes in a finely tuned mixture of high-tech and tradition. Roughing the leather under the upper follows. The preparation for connecting the sole and shoe upper in a way that is firm and permanent. The shoe being made passes through various production stages. The soles, first coated with special adhesive, are fitted together with the shoe upper and insole. They are sealed together under high pressure to form a permanent bond. Here as well, the high degree of commitment to quality demands fine supplementary work by hand. Only now is the shoe pulled off its last, which can now once again return to the production chain. However, the shoe is still not finished. The padding, which ensures comfort for the owner, is fitted. The sock with the brand name gives every owner the comfortable feeling that he or she is wearing a quality product. A process involving many stages for cleaning and impregnating forms an integral part of this. Shoe polish preserves the leather, highlights its grain and texture, and last but not least, protects the surface. During the subsequent polishing process, as in all other stages of production, consideration is given to environment-friendly manufacturing. The use of natural raw materials, together with state-of-the-art air extraction systems, ensures a balanced manufacturing process in harmony with nature. And when the shoe enters the final phase of its production, namely giving the shoes their laces, preparations for the packaging are already in full swing. The meticulous craftsmanship of the individual production can be felt in every detail. Then the final test. Does the shoe make the grade to be able to bear the name Lloyd? Does it have excellent quality, the perfect fit? Only the perfect shoe will pass the test. The valuable shoe is packed with care. In this way, it will reach its future owner in the same high standard with which it left the factory. Finally, the packaging design also conveys the contents of the Lloyd brand, high quality and timeless class. Worldwide, and as international as the men and women too, who wear Lloyd shoes. A shoe which excels through quality, fit and design, and not forgetting the red stripe in the heel. Lloyd combines the trends of today and tomorrow, creatively and independently. This language is understood everywhere in the world. Good shoes, a part of a good life.